Boy howdy, feels good to be back, and I've got some really cool stuff lined up for you guys. But first, let's review this game. X-Perts for the Sega Genesis. A really trustworthy person told me that this game was cool, so let's check it out and see what happens. It's probably gonna fucking suck.
Shadow active.
X-Perts is a game where you relocate pixels.
Zack active.
I give X-Perts for the Sega Genesis 0 pixels out of 5. Thanks for watching. If you're cropped and you, thanks. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more old school video game reviews.
Oh wait, there's more.
So X-Perts is a game where you play as super special operatives who work for the Janus organization as they fight terrorists who are attempting to steal information from an underwater lab. Now you're probably wondering why it's called Janus. Well, according to the organization's file, in 1995 the Soviet Union reformed, which caused a new technological Cold War. So in order to defeat the evil commies, Japan, the Netherlands, and the United States band together to form a technological superpower known as Janus. And it's your job to control the operatives as they fight terrorists in the Aqua Lab, which serves as like a robotic weapons development and test site thing. Okay, well, we haven't even started playing the game yet, and already there's a lot of reading. This game must be pretty intense to have such a big backstory. Let's check out the operatives. Okay, so we've got Shadow Yamato. Wait, Shadow Yamato? Like the Shadow Yamato from Eternal Champions? Yeah, it's the very same Shadow, and they even have the same bio. Apparently she used to work for the Black Orchid organization until she defected because she didn't want to kill anymore. Wait, Shadow Yamato worked for the Black Bee Orchid? That's gotta be a coincidence. But coincidence or not, her operative name is the same as her real name. What? Like, how does that even work? And why is she wearing a bright green dress if she's an assassin? Not gonna be sneaking up on anybody wearing that shit. How about Zachary Taylor, aka, oh, I guess his real name is Classic. Wait, his fucking operative name is Zachary Taylor? Hey, I guess a lame code name is a best secret agent code name because no one's gonna see the name Zachary Taylor and think super special secret agent. Anyways, Zach here was the co-owner of a successful data security firm. According to his file, his encryptions were uncrackable, but then they were cracked and like he was suspected of breaching his own security system and sentenced to 50 years. Oh man, I'm sorry. I thought we were playing a video game, not reading a fucking book. Anyways, the Janus organization noticed him for his hacking abilities and hired him or something. Also, his arms are really big and he looks like Dolph Lundgren. And then we have our third operative, Tashiel Claudel, aka fucking Tashiel Claudel. Apparently she's some kind of brainiac with a PhD in robotics who's so smart that the Janus organization actually faked her death. How are you gonna fake someone's death and put them through 3 years of surgery if you're not gonna change their fucking name? But I digress. The story might be a pile of winkies, but I'm sure the gameplay is...
Chapter 1. The gameplay fucking sucks.
Have you ever seen someone walking down the street and that like goofy song plays in your head? You know the one. It kind of sounds like... And the way they fight isn't any better. Look at the way they turn. How do you fuck up the turn animation this bad? Did they really render this and think that it looked good enough to put in the game? I mean, that's a rhetorical question because it's in the fucking game. And they probably thought it looked good enough because one of the programmers is named David Goodenough. Even the blue biker terrorist people move all weird and stiff. And these guys must be allergic to defeat or something because every time you kick their ass, a laser comes out of nowhere and disintegrates them. Why can't the laser just do that right away? Why does my operative have to like flail around awkwardly swinging at the air next to their heads until they fall over and let out a horrific death shriek? Maybe that's like the mothership beaming them back up or something. I don't... Hey, maybe they should have given the laser a backstory. So here's how the game plays out. You've got primary and secondary mission objectives. I can't tell the difference between the two because they both consist of the exact same thing. Moving from computer station to computer station and doing this. What is happening right now? Why would they put this into the game? He's waxing his carrot. He's fucking... What else could he possibly be doing? Is this how someone with a PhD in robotics operates a fucking computer? Cause like, that's how I write my reviews. I love spending my time writing reviews for my fans. No one in this game moves like a human, and controlling your character is near impossible. Look how fucking long it takes me to kill this Roomba. It's like fucking... Get the fuck... Just kick the... I keep getting stuck on like non-existent walls. Why is it so hard to fucking move around it? Die, you fucking Roomba!
Chapter 2. The map goggles testicles.
So you got this interactive map screen where you can control your operatives and send them to different floors. The blue pixels are objectives, the red pixels are enemies, and the orange pixels are your operatives. Sometimes you can't go to certain floors and sometimes you can. It all depends on the current mission objective, but this overhead map sucks. First of all, it has the names of your operatives and their statuses, and that's all well and good, except for the obnoxious robotic voice that's constantly telling you when your operatives are in combat.
Toshio in combat.
This wouldn't be so bothersome, but your agents get into a lot of fights, and every time you move them around on this map screen, you have to listen to that voice.
Warning, Toshio in combat. Warning, Shadow in combat. Shadow active.
I just want you to be quiet, robot lady. You're not. Don't tell me what to do. Toshio is in combat. Toshio is in combat. Toshio is in. Not to mention, you always forget which agent is which because there's no indication as to who is who. You can select your agents and then it tells you, but why couldn't they just put like an S, a T, and a Z on the map so you know who's who? Your operatives have weapons, but good luck with that. These weapons are a joke, and sometimes they just don't hit the enemies, and I don't even know why. So, the difficulty. Well, it isn't difficult, it's just frustrating. The only noticeable increase in difficulty is that as you progress, there's a bigger variety of enemies, and it takes way longer to hack the computers. Like, oh my Oops, I got kicked in the butt cheeks by Daft Punk. Better flail around like a drunken mannequin until I hit something.
Fuck this game.
Do an export, do an export, do an export, do an export. Now break it down, break it down, break it down, break it down. Now break it down, break it down, break it down, break it down.
Here's the deal. It doesn't matter how much information a game shits at you if the gameplay sucks. Why would anyone care about the elaborate backstory of the characters and their organizations if they're lame and broken? I mean, who cares what information is being transferred to or from these computers? There are no gameplay elements involved in the computer hacking. Even the fighting is broken, so where's the fun in this?
Toshio active. Zach reports.
Shut the fuck up! So the backstory is complex, but that doesn't really matter when the characters are so lame, and the gameplay is boring and limited. Oh yeah, and did I forget to mention, there's no fucking music in this game!
Listen to that beautiful sound.
The graphics aren't the worst though, and the story exists. So I guess I'd have to give it one sweaty, puckering butthole out of 5. Now subscribe for more awesome reviews. But remember, keep your fucking filthy croptrons away.
And now it's time for Comments with Peter, the part of the show where Peter reads your stupid fucking comments.
Hey everybody, welcome to another exciting installment of Comments with Peter, where I read your comments.
What is that sound that I'm hearing?
Why, that's the sound of sweet, succulent music composed by Brent William Lindy, also known as Krayowitz on Newgrounds and Aztec31 on YouTube. Now, you folks will never be as cool as Peter, but if you're a content creator who makes game reviews, short films, or even video games, then head on over to krayowitz.newgrounds.com. Remember, his music is free to use, so long as you make sure to credit him and spread the word. This guy kicks ass. Now back to that garbage review you're watching.
Wow, that guy was a dick. Anyways, let's read some comments. Will you review Dreamcast games? Marvel vs. Capcom 2? Oh yeah, well eventually I'd like to review games for other systems, but I got a lot of Sega games to get through first. What game is art for you? Probably Revolution 60. You did a good job, but you're still a dickhole. Hey Peter, f you. I will unsubscribe because of reasons, but then again, I don't mind your suck too much, so I will keep watch, but still f you. I subbed for pussy. Peter, when will you finally tell us why you're not wearing your pink shirt? Fuck that shirt! Fuck that shirt! This shirt has brought me nothing but pain and suffering! Pain and suffering! I need more time. Peter, is it okay if I make a blog filled with crap during Rule 34? Wait, what is Rule 34? Oh my god! No!